All right. Let's see. For the Wednesday op, we want to build the open area around it and then decide on some minor plot points. And how big I'm going to build this AO in the first place. Thinking in terms of enemy kits, I'm not going to do anything special. We're just going to rock it out. How you guys doing? Willow, I'm going to do Wednesdays, then Thursdays, then yours is on Friday. So I'm not sure if I'll get to that one tonight per se, but
Goat Team 6
get there when we get there.
12 months, Mr. Liru.
Whew. Yeah, righto, Willow. Thanks so much for everything, man. Hope you keep enjoying the ops I provide. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. In terms of its development, hopefully we'll get to Bleach Boys tonight, but if we don't, I'll probably work on it tomorrow morning. Yeah, we're gonna want some of this. Okay. Just debating how far I want to extend everything. Excuse me. Boop. That's the wrong button. There's a lot of military bases on this AO. Like, hot damn. I gotta come up with some sort of green 4 unit here. The heck do you look like? Are you guys green? Nah. Maybe as a backup. It might actually have to be that backup because I can't really see anything else in here that would fit. Oh, well. Excuse me. Yeah, fuck it. So I'm trying to create a little bit of an open world atmosphere, but we'll see how the rest of that goes. My one fear is overpacking the map.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Hey, Willow, thanks for giving Wolf A sub there. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this dev stream. Basically, this is supposed to be a cartel op. I'm just trying to make, you know, some areas where I believe I can make some stuff blue 4, op 4, yada yada, and I want to give the players a multitude of objectives. I just am trying to decide how I want to do everything. I could switch the color coding. Let's see, because I could do Syndicate as, like, the hostile faction. Then I can have Op 4 as that, and then I can set Op 4 to be allied to Blue 4. It's just when I put arsenals down, there shouldn't be any C tabs, so I will have to do some minor things in that regard. But that means Blue 4 can be the military faction, which gives me a few more choices here. Good God, Willow gifting out some more subs there. Yadida, if you got a sub from Willow, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, I hope you keep enjoying the operations and we get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
So now I gotta decide what's a good... Be better if I do it in groups.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Now, I could also follow it and go with
Send in Goat
those
Team
other guys, but what would be a good
now.
op for insurgency faction? Because I'm too lazy to make one right now. Nordic Prophet, how are you doing? Gifting out 10 subs and joining the fray. If you get a sub from Nordic, make sure you thank him. Also, Willow gifting out another sub to Palm. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations.
Now.
And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm just debating my options here on how I want to do factions. I think Syndicate would be a good way to go, because that's a really good base faction. They've got AKs, and they've got a decent array of clothing. I haven't done Syndicate stuff since the Syndicate campaign a while ago, and
Send in Goat Team 6
people usually stay away from Syndicate if they like playing modded and vice versa, because Syndicate's more of a vanilla with some extras.
Send in Goat Team 6.
And then I could use Horizon Island Defense Force, which is my go-to middleman faction. Yeah. So the player base would be Op 4 then. I just set Blue 4 and Op 4 as friendly to each other in the beginning of the scenario. Yeah, alright, that could work.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
So if we're going to do that, that means player base is going to be Op 4 faction, which I guess makes sense. I mean, they're the bad guys here.
6 now.
Let me get a cargo net. I think originally I wanted to build an arsenal, but I'm like, no, that would just take too damn long.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually enter that. That's a cereal box.
Send in Goat Team 6.
So what I need to do is... we probably do it right here. The one issue is it's going to be a little tight. So do I have a better building where I can do... Yeah, so I could do, like, a bunch of kits on the side. And that could fit, like, 30 or 40 players if I time it out properly. And I'm going to be nice and just give everyone medic perms and stuff. It makes it easier. So... this is, like, their HQ area, which is a taken over monastery. But the reason I'm doing a cartel op is because we've had a surge of people in one of our channels... posting a bunch of funny gun pics, and it went to cartel stuff, and then people are like, oh, we should really play a cartel op, and I'm like, all right, cool. Give me a minute. I'll come up with something for you. So the only things I'm gonna really blacklist here are just a few types of binos and some electronic equipment. Like anything that they should absolutely not have. And that way people can go as crazy as they want to, you know? I am also going to ban
Send in Goat
all
Team
forms of
6
NVGs here. Nordic
now.
Prophet giving a sub to Real and Doos. Nice. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice out of this, a nice kick out of this scenario. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so I don't mind gloves. I'm just trying to ban all of the night vision equipment. M40, that's a mask. I don't mind that. The Rhino arm, I think, also gives you NVGs, all the gen stuff there. That's a mask. That, Rhino mount. I think that's it. Radio equipment, let's ban those 3. Actually, no, we'll, yeah, I'll ban the generic stuff. And that. I think I'm gonna ban all the gun bags. Just because I don't want to deal with it. And then anything that's folded. Because I don't want them to do statics. No artillery stuff. They're going to go in on foot here. Cell phones, I don't mind if they do IEDs. Some minor firing device stuff. Let's ban some of the meta kits that won't work. Not going to do anything with MREs. That type of personal aid kit doesn't work. Range card, yeah, sure, why not? I still don't know what Ace Rope does, and I don't think I'll ever... I don't think I ever will. SATCOM antenna isn't needed. The other toolkit there isn't needed. UAV batteries won't be needed. Actually, I'll let them keep those, because you can actually technically buy those. They won't need that. Just trying to condense this a little bit. No mine detector, because I'm a jerk. IR strobes and Hunt IR, I'm also banning. No helmet cam. Oh no, I can say it's a GoPro, but they don't have any way to track it. So yeah, I will ban it. No fortify tool. Don't mind E-tools though. I'm not gonna deal with that. That should be good for there. Explosives, I think the only thing I'm going to ban in here is the mine dispenser mine and the training mine. Everything else in here, sure, fuck it. Grenades. Fuck it. This is where I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, we're banning all of that. That's fine, that's fine. That's all fine. UAVs, we're banning all of those. See, I said I was going to do a full arsenal, now I'm actually just going through and, oh my gosh, wee woo, you goober. I'm going to ban all the suppressors because I'm mean. That's rifle bayonet. This'll take me a hot second. I'll let them keep blank fire adapters if they really want them. So I need to take out all silencers and suppressors. I'll let the flash suppressors stay. Yeah, and there's a few of these I'm not gonna be. I'll have to like flash, quickly go by because not all of them are labeled as suppressor. How'd I miss that one? Weird. Just the arm. Yeah, no, that's the Arma Zeusing is literally just Dungeons and Dragons. You cannot change my mind because that's literally what it is. I can't even tell. Those might be muzzle brakes. Those might be suppressors. I'm just getting rid of them. But no, one of my upcoming plans is going to involve some pretty fun Zeusing in that regard. What I need to make sure, though, is that these arsenals actually work, because I put a limited arsenal down last time, and it didn't carry through, and everyone still had a full arsenal, because I blacklisted a bunch of items, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, why? I think those are flash hiders. Those look like muzzles, but again, I'll just say no suppressors. I did my best to ban all of them, but I might have missed a few because holy fuck, there are so many suppressors. Stock, I don't mind. Compensator, I don't mind. Do I want to ban any bipods? No, I'll let them take their isopods and their fucking testicles. Why not? Anything I want to ban in here? Honestly, no. Other than the Spectrum device, because we don't need that. I think everything else in here is fine. Well, okay, that, because it's a suppressed handgun. And the fucking 203 launcher, because I'm a jerk. And the DL44, because that's a meme gun. I'm banning AA and heavy AT, banning all the static stuff. Definitely banning that. Banning that. The fuck is a flash? Banning the light mortar. I'll keep the laws. We'll ban the futuristic. Anything that's like super heavy AT. Have to ban the potato gun, unfortunately.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Willow,
now.
thanks for gifting Falcon a sub. Falcon, how are you bored, buddy? Regardless, hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Banning that, because that only stays in Russia. Banning the blowpipe. Banning all of the Titans. Everything else looks good. Oh, banning the futuristic RPG 32s. And the 42. Yeah, everything else is fine. Fuck it. Yeah, and I'm banning these just to be mean. Alright, now this is gonna be fun.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Because I'm gonna ban a few randomly, but a few also because I feel like it. Just stuff I don't want to see. I want to see some, like, actual creative bullshit here. I'm also debating, like, banning some of the M4 platforms, because I know half the player base is going to default to an M4 platform, and I'm like, nah, fam. Anything with integrated suppressors, other than... No, you know what? I'll allow for AS, like, one AS Val. Oh, and fucking NI Arms update, so I gotta ban the XM8. Hell yeah. Banning all vanilla guns, too, because I want to see some cool shit happen. Do we need all of these Enfields? Fuck no. Let's get rid of all of them -1. That's the TSB version of it. Fine. It stays. I would love to see someone run the fucking meme gun. The old-fashioned 40mm. And don't get me wrong, I want to see people take, like, 60-round mags and all this, like, Chad warfare bullshit. I just don't want to see any generic shit. Because I get tired of seeing people run, like, standard M4 builds when they're given a full arsenal. I'm gonna force them to step out of their fucking comfort zone. Okay, actually, I'm not banning the SPAR 17s because those are the only ones we have in this mod set, but I am banning the vanilla SPAR 16s. I'll keep the RHS ones, though. I'll keep the vanilla shotgun. Fuck it. I'm only allowing the M82. Definitely banning that. M134 painless. Yeah, painless, alright. Fuck me. How many fucking M14s do we need? It's the vanilla one, right? Yep. Keeping the TSB one. Fuck it. Is that a trench gun? We added a trench gun to TSB? I didn't fucking remember that. Hell yeah. No M240 fags. I'm sorry. I'm debating. Oh, shit. We said the secret word. Here, 1 second. We're not allowed to say the secret word. The secret word gets us in trouble. Alright, well, that's okay. It'll be on the VODS channel tomorrow. I'll ban the G, I'll keep the B. 249s are all banned. Take a frickin' mini-me. I don't care what your reason is, I don't want to see it.
Now.
I'll keep that shad gun in there, though. I'm banning... No, I'll keep that. Fuck it. I'm also banning the M27. Nope, I'm sorry. And I'm banning all of these. Every RHS M4 is getting banned. I'm sorry. I want to see people rock something else. Fucking step out of your fucking comfort zone. I'll keep the M60, though, but I'll ban the E4. M82, yep, that's staying. Hey, Tin, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for the 37-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying everything. Hope IRL's going A-okay, and hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm banning the Mark 11. I'm keeping the Mark 17, though. Banning the vanilla Mark 14. Banning the MP40 because its ammo is glitched. Banning the vanilla MP5 because you can pick a better gun. Banning the Grots. Banning the MXs. Banning the 9.3. Banning the 7.62. Banning the bad newses. Banning the P90s. Because I'm just that bad. Banning all the other P90s. Heads, I ban it. Tails, I don't. Tails, I don't. Can't believe it, but it's staying. Banning the ACRs. Pick a better gun. Banning all of the ACRs. Banning the American... No, I'm keeping the American Scars. I'll keep the SIGs. I'll keep the SKS. No, I'm keeping the Tigers. Keeping the VSSs. Banning that because, well, no, fuck it. You know what, by this logic, keep the gun that made Nimia rage quit the community. Where is it? Yeah, we're keeping the Valmet. Getting rid of the Vanilla Stoner and the Vanilla Stain. You know what, by this logic, give me a second. We're gonna... I'm banning all the RHS guns. I want to see some more creative shit. People are gonna No, so Nim used to host in TSB. It's not the reason she left, but it's the reason she stopped hosting. She did a Finnish airborne thing, and the op went pretty horribly. And she didn't take the feedback well. That kind of started the spiral, which is unfortunate, but you know, some people can take feedback and some cannot. But I'm sorry, that's too personal to get into. My bad. Sorry if you're watching them. Slip of the tongue. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Jerry can. Can't wait for the clip of everyone complaining about the bans. I don't post content like that. I don't really try to put salt on wounds. I will post pics of, not pics, videos of captains of units getting super drunk, jumping out of their vehicles, and then trying to shoot us down. Those, I'll post, because those are pretty funny. But I try to keep the personal stuff out of it, but I do have a pretty big poster right in my Discord, because, I'm going to merge all the TSB stuff in my Discord into TSB's Discord, and there's a lot that has to be talked about with that, which will be explained in the post, but I've already gotten DMs from 11 people asking what the fuck is going on, and it's because those 11 people, as well as a lot of others, weren't part of the administrative conversation, which lasted, I was told, 5 hours today. I was only there for the first 2, but we were just hammering out a roadmap for doing that merge. Yeah, there's a TSB Discord, exactly. So all the TSB functionality is going to go into there, but MCO, My Little Corner, and a few other things are going to stay in mine. And maybe in 2 to 3 months' time, I might also do some Arma stuff within my own, but that's a very big if, because it's not really drama. That's another thing that I need to address in the post. It's not drama. It's just because I want it's a me decision. I want to separate from doing any TSB administrative stuff, but we also need to merge all the stuff into one place. So there's a lot of things that we're tackling with that, but I'm still going to advertise TSB, host for TSB, recruit for TSB, blah, 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 but you know, still a lot of stuff that needs to be done. My tea is still fucking piping hot over there, so I'm waiting for it to cool. I'm debating what I want my main dudes to be. I'm not going to really care for symbolism because they're all going to be the same things. Let's just make them default riflemen here and clear their kits. But yeah, no, I'm not leaving anything. It's just a matter of we're going to try to make things a little more streamlined for everyone involved and go from there. Fuck it. Everyone gets Hawaiian shirts, a pair of earplugs, and 5 bandages. Why did I go back in the arsenal? I meant to go to attributes. Ace options, engineer and medic. No engineer perm. Generic, playable. Identity, no voice. Yeah. This is going to be running TSB. This is what I'm running for my Wednesday 6:30 slot. After this, we're going to build the next Paw Patrol mission, and then if I have time, we'll build the Bleach Boys mission. So how many people is this going to be? One, two. Here, we'll double stack the arsenal. It's 15. $45 person up. Yeah, it should be fine. We'll do a fourth one in here just in case for like a backup. That does 60. I just realized I'm probably gonna have to make a other faction. I'm thinking actually we'll do the neutral bases, and then I'm gonna keep everything else fresh because I want to keep the operation free of spoilers. But I don't mind streaming the full Paw Patrol thing. So let's get the other thing out. Oh, and also let's do ace settings. Yes, yes. Medical, I'm going to... no, we'll do in cardiac arrest. I'll buff that to 3.5. And bleed out, I'm doing 0.6. So if a group does a dum-dum, they've done a dum-dum. What mod list? Main. But the main with the fixed mod in it for ESRH or whatever the fuck it's called. Stand AI pathing disabled. But yeah, one of the things I've also been thinking about long term is with where I'm taking like the Fallout stuff right now. So the first campaign that we're currently like halfway through with the NCR expansionism, that was to kind of test the idea of another loot and shoot. Because I was a little demoralized after we did the 506 zombie survival thing. Because not a lot of them liked it, but then I took a second crack at it and thinking, well, you know, that was just because the player base didn't like the concept, even though they said they'd show up, but then they didn't. Yada-da. So now I'm thinking of what if we just do a large-scale Fallout thing, but we treat it as like D&D stuff. So I've got that idea stewing within the 506 with the same player base that appears to be enjoying the concept idea. And once that campaign is at least halfway done or nearing completion, I'm thinking maybe I'll make something styled like that for TSB. And then I can also redo the Mandalorian campaign with a similar concept. The issue I have with it is if I make those sessions, they're going to be 3 or 4 hour operation sessions. That's something that we don't really do in TSB. So that'll, by, you know, separating things out, I'll have the ability to do that should I choose to pursue it down the road. I have to consider development time, a cost-benefit analysis of do I even have the time and resources to do something like that. Because don't get me wrong, I want to, but if I don't have the time to and I'm not going to make any money off of it, then I can't because, well, I have to think of all of this kind of like a business, you know? So what I'm thinking is I could also fund them as projects. But it would be a few $1,000s for something like that, because that would run for 2 or 3 months. So we'll see. There's a lot I've been randomly thinking about on my mind, so it's just been one of those things. Yeah, and another thing is I can just make the mod set and have it, because I don't want to create an atmosphere of, well, why is he able to run all this stuff and, you know, with all this custom mod set stuff and whatnot, and I'm not, blah, blah, blah. So I will say after we, you know, run the separation to August, I will, actually, no, oh, it's July, so run it to August. You won't see me putting in any custom mod sets anymore. because, you know, we're going to run everything through the process.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
And then, while I was going through everything with, like, neutral parties, just for advice on stuff, one of them asked me, well, what if you get, like, bored and you find out you really liked being an admin and you just made the worst mistake of your life? Like, what are you going to do with that? And I told him, you know, we'll see what happens there, but maybe then I'll make some minor community stuff within whatever I'm setting up now. But I don't think that's going to happen unless I either something stars align and I get a bunch more free time and I can just have everything reset anew, then sure, why not? But nah. It's fun to kind of step away and just play the damn game, because then I can focus on the channel. I can focus on the cooking streams I want to do, the gardening streams. I went to Home Depot. I got a bunch of some growing pots. I test my lighting equipment to make sure it works. I have a space allocated for where I'm going to do the growing. I just have to go to one of Bloodwing's uncle's houses this weekend and get some sprouts and stuff, and then, you know, plant them and then set up the equipment. I'm thinking, you know, why don't I just set up the fucking GoPro and make a video out of that? Because why not, you know? So, yeah, basically what'll happen is I'm not going to do any administrative stuff in TSB anymore. I am still going to host, I'm still going to be a player, and I'm still going to advertise for the community, because I don't mean to be mean when I say this, but it is my firm belief that TSB has one of, if not the best system out there for managing Arma 3 mod sets, running various different types of missions.
Send in
Yada da. Is it the
6
perfect community?
now.
No, there's no such
Thank
thing.
you for all the fun content and inspiring me to run mini Zeus missions for a group of friends. Keep up the good work, Liru.
Graves, you said, were you the guy that said that in a YouTube comment like 1 or 2 days ago? Because I could have sworn I read that somewhere too. Because I read all my YouTube comments because I'm just that type of person. I'm that pathetic. Regardless, man, thanks for the resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. And it's a little bit of dev work. Ah, gotcha. All right. Sorry, I had to ask. Look, I'm happy that I've been inspiring people to, you know, pick this up and do it as something. It's humbling to know that, you know? But I'm just here to... Actually, I can't really say I'm just here to, like, you know, do what I want and go, because I can't really do that anymore. This is all tied to, like, my life now. So I have to at least put a little bit of effort into, like, YouTube and shit. Otherwise, I don't get money to eat. I don't get money to pay a mortgage. You know, it all kind of falls flat there. So I got to be a little specific in that now. Yeah, Grips. I'm going to be honest. That's what I do. But I'm happy to say it's never gotten to the point where I've, like, had to stop doing that. I just find time when I'm, like, really bored and I need to take a break, then I do it. Like, it helps me get out of bed in the morning, you know? It gives me my motivation for the day, knowing I'm doing something right. Tiger, don't you... Yeah, I was about to say, wait, you do have a TSB, like, you do you do have a computer to play Arma. Wait, are you not the XXL Tiger that is in in TSB? What the fuck? There's 2 of you? Nah, my only regret with TSB is the drama that happens in it sometimes. And then when I think back on how we could have avoided it, there's no way in hell we could have avoided it. Having a what's it called? A multicultural community is awesome, but people from different cultures don't always get along because there's things about different cultures that other cultures aren't going to understand, and that creates tension. And then things that look like favoritism are actually just the admins trying to be open to these other cultures, and like it gets messy very fucking quickly. And it's really, really dumb. But there's not really jack shit you can do about it. Not everyone's on the same level, unfortunately.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, that's about how much I want to work on that mission publicly. I'm going to switch over to the Thursday op for Paw Patrol. I shot them an idea saying, hey, what if, because they're also an Enclave unit, what if we do, since they want to be a PMC group, what if we took the event, like we went post Fallout 2, and we had them be Enclave Remnant that turned into like a Gunner-esque faction from Fallout 4, where they're just mercenaries and they do mercenary stuff. And they can use some of their like ex-Enclave gear, like their weaponry or some of their power armor if they want to. So that way they can still be OP and do what they want, but they can have that, you know, story arc. So they seemed really enthusiastic about something like that. Just up to that, like they have to decide if they actually want to do something like that. But I would think that would be kind of cool. Watch a bunch of Enclave Remnant just slaughter people. Because that's the thing. A lot of groups and communities, they just want to feel like badasses doing what they want to do. Because I remember when I was trying Star Sim for the first time, the whole reason I got into it was I wanted to go in and shoot a bunch of clankers to death. You know, I wanted to see a full platoon of clones with lat support just annihilate everything. And they couldn't even get that right. Anyway. Willow, yeah, if I do get to it, I won't show you everything. There's a few things on the side that I want to do. But I'm also thinking, do I even want to stream any of that in the first place? Because I will admit, the second mission we ran, all of that was Zeus. I literally just built the area, wrote down a few notes of what I wanted done where, how I wanted to do some of the random encounters, what I would do with the red smoke grenades, what I would do with the civilians in the like processing facility. What if you killed some of the vampires chasing the Civ, and the Civ was able to talk to you, how that conversation would have gone. What if you actually stopped the Civ that was running towards your initial LZ and it questioned him? What if you stopped the car that the Civ was driving, which I think just drove by everyone and no one noticed, what he would say? I think we missed like every lore-based opportunity in that mission, actually. But that's okay, because that's just part of it. It's just a bunch of what-ifs, you know? Now I'm going to look at both of these maps and decide if I want to move things. Yeah, there was a car that drove by your lines, you know? There's something wrong with my processing facility? Yeah. I can't even speak correctly. What's that? Don't tell me what I already know, you know? That's good tea. Alright, so this is the map we're currently on. What I'm thinking is for the next mission, I already told them we're going to do, like, they have to go and salvage a down C130 for, like, weapon shipments and shit. Which that'll actually be a little fun to build because I can decide what I want to put in it. Sometimes a D&D group just turns into a slaughter. Yeah.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. I don't know. We're a few of my friends and I were starting up a new campaign for D&D, and he actually like went in and built like this massive amount of lore behind the whatchamacallit, behind the scenario. And it's really, really good. Like, I was not expecting this man to do such a thing, but gonna probably build a wood elf monk character. Currently working on that to just kind of fuck around with. Oh, they're gonna recognize this map. This is the map that took them like 2 or 3 tries to actually take this base. It was kind of hilarious. Just debating what I want to do. Well, there's actually like some really good traits that you can combine like from wood elves and monks. Like the key stuff. Wood elves only need 4 hours of meditation for a long rest, and you get all of your ki back after a long rest. But you have to spend some of that time meditating, and that's already like built into a wood elf character. And then the bonuses for a wood elf are in dexterity and wisdom, which is what you need as a monk, so it fits really well. And then the lore that was made for this scenario also fit a wood elf really well. So I don't know, I think it could work out, but IRL stuff. Maybe I'll get drunk and show you, like, the fucking document he made and the map he made. You don't know, fuck it. Let me show you guys the map. Probably shouldn't have tabbed out while Arma was loading something. That was probably a mistake. There we go. Now, I don't know if he copied the map somewhere or actually made it, but either way, he built some pretty good lore in it, and it's good enough for me. Fun fact, I don't really care if assets are ripped from other places, as long as the person that is using them has the players utilize or interact with them in a good way and has good stuff behind the assets. I do not give a rat's ass where they come from. Speak first, ask questions later. Or shoot first. You know what I mean. I'm tired. Hey, Dream, thanks for the raid. What were you dealing with? Here, where are these links? Because they started posting a bunch of cat pictures, too. That was pretty funny. Let me just make sure if we look at this on the Google Drive. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, so we made 2 fucking maps. And there is a shit ton of lore into why the maps are different. It's pretty fucking good. Oh, no, that's the start point. We want to keep that. Nope, 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 nope. We're just deleting all the blue dots here, which I could actually just do from this menu. I'm just a dumbass. Don't need the AI there, because we're not going to do registered artillery. We're going to keep them on foot, and we're probably going to make them air assault, actually. So let me move all these back manually. fine if they sink a little bit into the ground. Open the inventory. So this is the last mission file we did. And I'm just basically repurposing it for the new mission file because it already has all the base stuff in it. You know, like the loadouts, the arsenals. This is why it's easier to build a campaign than, you know, all of the mission, like, let's say a 9-mission campaign compared to 9 one-offs. 9 one-offs, you have to completely rebuild all your framework. 9 missions in a campaign, you get to keep most of the underlying framework and then utilize it from there. Actually, what's that? I was gonna go Drunken Brawler, but just actually be a drunk. Just because I feel like doing a fun meme character, because in all of the D&D campaigns I've done in the past, excluding the ones I've DM'd myself, like a few years ago in the first 40k one I played, whatchamacallit, I was an anti-hero / bad guy that was like screwing with everyone. Slaneshi Damon, that's her fun. I'm still playing in an ongoing campaign where I was the village idiot, but now I've resided into being a serious character because I get so sick of the party missing so much of what they're supposed to be doing. So I've kind of evolved from a village idiot to an actual person that knows what he's doing. But I have a backstory to cover that, and that's been really fun. Basically, undercover Inquisitor bullshit, but, and then I had another one. No, that was before that. So, like, just, I wanna play a funny meme character, because I've been kind of robbed of that. Because I'm already playing a serious character in an ongoing campaign. Yep, I'm pretty cringe, Dream. So are you. $160 off your feet, buddy. Not even mad. And you'll never see a dime. Yeah, Drunken Brawler minus the Brawler. And then he wants us to have a backup character ready. And as a DM rule, he said after we calculate our health, he wants us to double it. So he's probably going to like kill 1 or 2 of us off in the first like 2 sessions. So I've already got an orc barbarian ready. But it's also tied to the lore that he's built, so... Yeah, Drunken Brawler on the Monk is kind of meh. But, again, I'm not really playing that campaign to min to max. I'm playing it just to kind of have fun. And the group of people we have are actually good at, you know, roleplay stuff instead of just min to maxing and being murder hobos. And I was a little iffy about my buddy DMing because I thought it was another buddy of mine that was going to do it. But then I saw what he was building for the lore and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, no, you're actually gonna make this pretty dope. All right, what do we have in terms of helicopters here? I love how it's a penis. Basically, Jeff Bezos defined the that logo there. Barbarian orcs giggity. Oh. Poor me. So what if in the campaign they go to a different map because of reasons? Do I rebuild the arsenals? No, for them I keep it because they're like an international group and they would have their kits. The one time I edited their arsenals recently was I switched all their uniforms to be pizza delivery men uniforms for that pizza delivery meme op. Because why not? Alright, I'm going to give them a really shitty MI8. I'm debating though,
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, I might, I'm gonna probably ask him, like, how min to maxy our characters could be, because I could probably find a homebrew thing that improves Drunken Brawler, because he already made a few limits to, well, I think Warlock and Sorcerer, because there's some really OP things you can do with it, and he was quick to nerf them, and I'm like, yeah, alright, you clearly know what you're fucking doing. But the issue I have with the class is, like, late game, I don't really have anything. Like, the kit goes really well for, like, up to mid-game, and then the other classes are gonna start doing much better than me. He's allowing us, anyone to do a custom artificer. I probably just butchered that word. Go ahead and laugh at me, but he's got a custom homebrew thing of that instead of what one of the books gives. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, the more I think about it, I think we're gonna go MI24. But do they not? Are they like... No, okay, they do have RHS. About to say, are they like Bleach Boys and they just don't have RHS for whatever reason? Willow, not that I'm complaining, but I am kind of complaining. But at the same time, it's fine. Work with it. Saying min to max every time. So how do you have the arsenal save so you can just load up the custom arsenal? We just double click. Scroll down. This. Yeah. What I do is, for the first op I did, the first two ops I did with Bleach Boys, I made something like this on a whitelist. I went through and built everything. And then the previous mission I was just making, instead I went to the blacklist and I just banned certain items and everything else was fine. Also letting them keep that fucking uniform, because why not? The file size for RHS and went with Cup? Willow, you have GM and SOG Prairie Fire loaded at the same time for your arsenal, and you're going to complain about the size of RA. I love the Bleach Boys. It's an interesting thought process that goes into it. I'll give him that. Fun group to Zeus for, definitely. It was before his time. So it's one of those things that things were set up way, way ago. And, you know, it just, things are inherited and it's rolled with the norm. It's fine. There's plenty of places that do that. Sparky, I hate Cup because the communities that I play on the ground that have Cup and not RHS usually think spamming T90s is a really good idea. And it's not. Hell, I have a clip of it from, I think I posted it within the last week. That was just a taste, but random side note, totally not related to this conversation. I've decided, though, I'm going to read the briefs of TM Ops on Thursdays before I go, and if I see we're fighting Russians, I'm not playing it. Because every Russian op I've been in for the past 7 ops minus 1, we ended up getting spammed with T90s, and I think all of the missions I ended up leaving early. Come to think of it. Actually, no, the one where we weren't fighting Russians, and I didn't leave it, it crashed. So yeah, I'm not gonna do ops in there where we're just fighting Russians because there's always a T90, and I'm sick of it. But you know, I don't mean to sound like a snob, but when I literally watch a tank drive up to us and we hit it with like 5 rockets. Sparky, here's the thing though. When you're training new Zeuses, they're not gonna know any better. I mean, people do that. Hell, almost all the units I've been in would do stuff like that. It's also why I like TSB Zeus training, because it's all statistics based off of what I learned from other communities. That's what I love about my job the most. It's like I just take everything I learned from other places and I apply it here. All right, FAB, a UPK, and ATGM. Hell yeah. Because I don't like rocket spam, because even, I think on their server I was noticing a little bit of weird desync when S8 pods would spam. Well, that's the thing too. Cup doesn't have... They have a single T72 model, a T90 model, and that's it. Like, that's it for tanks. Yeah, and Sparky, I mean, that's lucky. That's good that you have it, but most places out there don't. Best I can do is go back to making tutorials and stuff, but really a lot of it also just comes from experience. Yeah, so I'm just gonna spawn the helicopter they want. Back to bitching. Where's a good spot for this fucker to land? Oop, there's the massive wave of fatigue. Ah, fuck. Actually, give me the cup dirt textures. See, you have this texture here, right? Why don't I have something that matches that texture? Fuck it, we'll do an irregular surface. Still looks wrong. I mean, it's better than that one, so... Fuck it. Don't you dare pull that crap on me. Why did some of you get double spawn? Good enough. Yeah, it's farewell. Every group has their own little... This XYZ is done, and that's just something that you gotta learn about, like, over time. You know, I've thought about things, though. I don't think I'm gonna take any more, work, paid or unpaid, at the moment. Usually, like, for the past 2 months, I was only taking, like, new gigs that were paid. Now, I think I'm just gonna be really selective on what I take. There's a PvP thing coming up. I am gonna take that so I can add it to the, you know, the PvP channel itself. But just cause billing myself at 25 an hour doesn't really, like, it's a nice little extra chunk of change, but for the extra time I have to merit, nah. Not worth my time right now, unfortunately. Because the Shenanigans channel, which is now the PvP channel, that's actually starting to take off a little bit. So that's now worth, like, 3 to 4 paid gigs. So I'd rather just work on that, because I'm trying to min to max all the time that I can, you know? It's just me personally. Well, Falcon stupid cells, and you also going on killing sprees and giving you my POV cells. People crashing their helicopters into buildings and killing everyone cells. People like funny. That's just how it works. Or people like you know, one guy wrecking everyone else's shit. That's just how it works. Oh my god, the fucking CAW, motherfucker. Oh, right, yeah, no. What was the movie? Black Widow, where they pulled this gun out, and that was when I stopped caring about the movie, when they pulled this thing out. That made me just stop. That movie was... Ugh. I think I disliked, fucking Captain Marvel a little bit more, but that one had potential, at the very least. That's just me bitching about movies, I apologize. Yeah, I think the only saving grace that Captain Marvel had was Nick Fury, aka Samuel Jackson. The in my opinion, Black Widow was going really it was going fine until the prison break. Then it just fucking MacGyvered through the rest of the damn thing, and it sucked because it actually, I thought it was gonna be decent, and then everything about the prison scene pissed me off. They had a fucking MI8, literally. They ignore the miniguns. They literally had dudes like on Overwatch points, like right here, and they had an MI8 come in and get about this close. like this close to them, and these fuckers didn't notice. They were too busy shooting at someone on the ground, which was about, like, right here. And the Mi-8 literally flies up to, like, literally up to this before they turn around and go, oh shit, helicopter, like that. That's what killed it for me. That and Scarlett Johansson pulling out a gun where only like 2 prototypes were made and start using it up the wazoo. I'm like, what the fuck? But, that and then a fucking Dishka started firing at the plane and only like freaking 9mm holes were coming in through the Dishka, the fucking helicopter. Nah, buddy, that thing should have had its engine shot out forever ago, but ay. What a meme. And then everything just got MacGyver the rest of the way, but it was really well set up. Like, I went in thinking they were going to treat it the same way as the fucking Marvel movie, and then for the first half, actually was pretty decent, and then... Oh, well. That's kind of how it works these days anyway. Let's see... Also, Foxy, how you doing? Guys, name me a random gun. What should this plane have in terms of weaponry that the militia really wants, and that the locals also really want? What's a really dumb brand of weapon? L85? Okay, they have to be good. Burnley. L85s, even rebels wouldn't touch that. Literally, that's the equivalent of fucking the Viet Cong trying to loot M16s off of dead GIs. Trash. Trash. No, I'm not going to say a prototype gun fell in. I'll probably put in one epilator, just a meme.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Why do you want the goat back? The goat's mine. It belongs to me. Still want to run with BB, or are you going to focus on PvP? No, I'm still going to work with all of my active... Oh, gosh. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm not taking any new paid gigs. All my current gigs, I'm keeping. I keep that till I'm fired, or I literally cannot go on because I'm so fucking burnt out. And that's only happened once in recent memory. Madu Sem 2. You know what? I'll put these all in a random drop tool and see what we can do with it later on. Here, foreign bullshit here. The weapon mods is Cup, KA, and I forget what else. Yeah, no problem, Will, no problem. Stingers, oh my god. Yeah, no, that would actually... It's a CIA vehicle. Oh no, I'm gonna have to dig for it. Okay. We could dig for it, or I can do Control-Shift-I.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Do you deserve it, though?
Hi.
Luxord, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for the 11-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. The fuck is the epilator under? Oh, because it's just called that. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to use the HET because that lags the server. Oh god, the fatigue wave's hitting me. Here, how about we'll say it had one of these in it. I appear to have made a mistake. And, Well, let's make sure that can't explode. Okay. Cool. Huh. You know what? I was gonna make a joke. I thought I was spawning an empty boat, but apparently assault means it comes with a shit ton of extra shit. Good to know. You know what, on that note, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Because if I'm making mistakes like that, I don't think I can trust myself to do this shit. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Finish op development. And, yeah. Thank you for watching. Go operate operationally. I'm, what the fuck just happened?